it every day, we be grinding. And if you ask me, we the best, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day, we be grinding. And if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio when I'm spitting all these rhymes.
Man, 20 minutes is not enough to get this message out. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the 10-Yard Fight. I'm Coach KK. This is Volume 9, which is film study. If you go on the playlist and look at Volume 9, it's all film study and breakdown. This is part 11. Okay, in the film study, this is different from 4-Minute Offense and the ebooks, because in the 4-Minute Offense, we break down every single play of the drive. In film study, we kind of skip around throughout the drive. All right. Today's topic is user skills versus no user skills. Subtitle: where do you rank yourself on the pecking order? Whether it's level 1 through 5 as a Madden player, or 1 star or 5 star as a Madden player. Today, this is going to be a nice little breakdown. I picked one of the players who I played against a lot. This is one of my co-workers. You can see this is in real time right here. We're playing live. There's no screen name on the top left corner, top right corner, or whatever. We're playing live. Okay, one-on-one in person, in the break room, at work, during lunch, in front of a crowd. Okay, first 2 games is going to be like this. I played this guy 5 times in this video. Okay, so this is game 1. He's the reason why I'm doing this video. I've been wanting to do this assessment right here. Look at that right there, boy. Look at here. That is beautiful. Z spot and go. Gow. Cowabung bunga, like the Ninja Turtles used to say. You can see the game is 19-0 at this point. I'm kind of playing around with them. I got this game well under control. And like I say, there's a crowd behind me watching us. Okay, you are going to get in sometime. Let's get this party started. Okay, guys, I want you to be truthful and honest with yourself and evaluate yourself. Where do you stand on the pecking order in terms of being a level 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 star player in this game of Madden? Okay, I'm just Coach KK. All right, I'm a regular guy. I've won thousands of games. I've lost thousands of games. I've won Super Bowls in MUT. I've won Super Bowls in a highly competitive online franchise. I always kind of end up in a 60% win margin. You get what I'm saying? If I played 1,000 games, I will win about 600 of those. If I played 10 games, I'm gonna at least win 6 of them. If I played 100 games, I'm gonna at least win 60 of them. Okay, out of those 40, I could have won a few of those. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how I evaluate myself. You got to be honest. You can see this is in real time. Now look at this. This is 4th and 19. I ain't give a dang. Listen to what I say.
That was user skills right there.
User skills, man. That was all user skills. It was 4th and 19, 4th and 23, I meant. And I was up 19-0. I didn't give a dang, man. I was trying to show out there, and my user skills made the difference between me and him. You know, I'm gonna tell myself I'm a 4-star player. And here I go with the details, man. This is all freestyle off the top of the dome. Don't have notes today. I'm just gonna evaluate and assess. All right. First of all, level 1 players, they don't have a system. They don't have a game at home, or they're just starting. They don't have enough playing time, enough field time. They haven't taken enough snaps. They haven't got punched in the mouth enough. And it's going to be all downhill for them. You know, they're going to lose. They're going to get bruised and battered. They're going to be the prey that people pick on. You know, they don't have any experience. They don't know what they're doing. When they're playing defense like this guy have done throughout the whole entirety of the video, they're going to be on the defensive line. They don't know what's what. I'm doing my little stuff, setting up things and whatever. I see everything before him. You see it? I called that audible and switched from a gun spread to the double stack through a simple jailbreak screen and scored the touchdown while he's stuck on the defensive line. And you can see this whole video, maybe 80% of the video, he's going to be stuck on the defensive line playing patty cake. This is a true 1-star type of player. The upper echelons, level 3, 4, and 5 players don't play on the defensive line. Look at that. He thought he was going to get in. He thought he was going to get in. And I split the safeties, got on top of the clouds, under the sky, and successfully completed like a 50-yard pass. Z spot and go. Now I'm going to break it down to Z spot. All right. Level 1 players, they don't have a playbook. They don't have a scheme. They don't have a strategy. They're just playing the game. They're just out there on the field doing the best they can. Look at this guy outran. He thought I was going to run with the quarterback, but nope. I don't have to do that. I can see the game is slowed down for me. I'm a level 4. I consider myself level 4. Sometime even 4.5. Sometime I might even digress to level 3. That's how I see myself. Okay. You guys have to evaluate your own self. You know, level 1 guys, like I say, they don't have a scheme. They don't have a strategy. They're just out here just shooting for the stars. They don't know that the small things like near side and wide side is a difference. Like right here, look at this play. I'm on defense. Look at the wide side of the field. I know that he picked corners like bench. Both of those slot guys are going to the corner. I decide to get the wide side of the field because most users will go to the wide side of the field in a situation like that. So that was me, and he was just forced to just automatically just throw it to the near side corner. You know, the level 1 and 2 player guys, they don't know the advanced plays. Like, there are plays that's very basic and advanced. Like, for instance, this guy told me that the reason why I'm beating him in person is because I'm able to see his play arc. You know, we're actually at work in the break room in front of like 10 to 15 people at times. We started these little tournaments, right? I'm gonna name everybody. It was me, Major Payne, G, Ty, Winston, Austin, Robert, Stacy. There's about 7 or 8 of us playing these tournaments, and my supervisor went and got this WWE belt from Walmart, and we were breaking down the tournament, and if you lose 2 games, you're out, and it just breaks down to whoever is at the end. Coach KK made it to the finals, but didn't win it. We'll talk about that another time. And I made it to the finals, but that just shows you how me and this guy name is Cowboy. He's nobody. The other guy name is 49ers, and the other guy name is Kansas City. We'll talk about them another time. I actually did videos on them already in the Gun Bunch offset videos earlier this year. But yeah, I made it to the finals, and I was able to see who's who. And based on what you do, you see these scores. Like I'm gonna be blowing this guy out throughout the whole video in different games, different matchups, right? And we did these tournaments over the last 3 months in the break room at lunch break. Only 2 players can play within 45 minutes, of course. So we playing one game, and we got like big money games, like wagers while we're playing this game. It's hundreds of dollars on the table sometimes. It's 50, 60, 70, $80 games matched. People side betting, you know. And I built up this reputation, and they call me Kick-Ass Kenny because they seen me winning consistently against the best of everybody, even if I took a L. And I took my L's because I was using these guys to build my ebooks. So that's where I've been the last 3 months. I was building my ebook, and I got caught up in a car crash in February and didn't have my car, and I had to play on the go. You know, I'm using my girl car and all that to get to work. I'm working 12-hour shifts, 11-hour shifts, and my kids have after school activities, so they kind of took up all my time, And by the time Coach KK get on the field, it's 9 or 10 o'clock at night. So I only got 1 or 2 games in me to play. I can't break down film study and stuff. So yeah, that's where I've been the last 3 months, guys. If you want to know, that's where I've been. But I've been putting in work for you guys and still getting film. So here we go. Level 2 star players, they know a little bit about the game. It's a difference between them and the 1 star because at least level 2, they actually have consistent plays and favorite plays, but they still don't understand the dynamics of the field and the metrics of the field or the dimensions. You know, right now there's a right side, there's a center, and there's a left side. There's a reason why I call that play ouch, incomplete. But and see, pump faking, that's all. Like how I just pump fake, I'm standing in the pocket. My pocket was very clean, the presence and awareness. Everybody just swarmed around me. I didn't hesitate or flinch or anything. And I stayed calm, cool, and collected. Look at this right here. 3rd and 6. I'm up 14-0. Why shallow cross? Simply get the first down, keep the chains moving. Now you reset everything and continue to fight. You see what I'm saying? I have a strategy, a plan. That's what makes me a 4-star player, or playing 4-star type of football. Using the lead blockers, using everything you can within the play itself, right? Level 2 guys, they don't understand that. They're far from level 1. Like, you will eventually advance from level 1 through playing enough. Even if you played 500 games and you lost every game, you're gonna eventually get some close games or some close wins and stuff, which will automatically just put you from level 1 to level 2. Ain't nothing you did to accomplish things, you just kept playing. That's how you get from level 1 to level 2. Like, you know the basics by now. You've seen a lot of things. You've been terrorized before. That's how you get to level 2, right? And level 2 guys, it's slowing down a little bit, you know. They got a lot of work to do. They look up to the level 3, 4, and 5-star players, you know. But they accept that, hey, I got to get better. I'm still playing this game. I haven't quit and went to 2K or Call of Duty. I'm still playing. I got to get better. And level 2 players will go get help from YouTube and forums and ebooks and stuff like that. And they will actually get better if they find a route. You know, everybody has their own little route or their own little methods of how they play, right? And you can see this guy stuck on the defensive line. I'm killing him. He's continually to be on the defensive line. That's not going to cut it. Look at this right here. I'm running 0-1 trap or halfback draw. Okay, halfback draw. Scored the touchdown just like that because he's stuck on the defensive line. When he get on offense, he's doing obvious stuff. That's level 1 stuff. You don't do the obvious stuff. Like, I instantly went to his spot before he did. See, if you take a level 5-star player versus another level 5-star player, or level 4 and 5, I kind of consider level 4 and 5 the same. It's just level 5, they do more metas and glitches and stuff like that. They know every aspect of the field. But if you put them 2 in the game, they know how to make the adjustments. You know, they know how to, they understand that the play arc is not going to be stock. A stock play arc is not going to cut it. It's not going to be enough. Level 2 players don't know that. They pick a play and think they're safe. They think they just picked the best player and they're safe. You have to know how to implement stuff like this in the game. Pre-snap and post-snap. And that's the difference between level 2 and like level 4 and 5. They don't understand pre-snap and post-snap. Those are 2 different things. Right? Like, look at this. I smart routed my guy. Out route. Touchdown. Kept it away from him. All the mechanics was just razor sharp. When you get to level 3, you understand mechanics. You have a few favorite plays. You know, you're not going for these crazy 4th downs all the time. You actually will punt the ball. You don't rage quit. Look at this right here. Play action. 2-step drop. Side step. Clean pocket. Click on. Catch. Get underneath. Caught. Got almost 40 yards on that play. Look at this right here. Curl flat. Just doing the small things right. This guy think he's safe. He's on the defensive line every time. He would never, ever prevail. That's what I'm saying. Like the upper echelon type of players will roam. Look at me in the back end right there every time. Notice every time when he got the ball, I'm back there taking away his passing windows. I'm getting, like, I have a good angle and I have good range on where I'm going when I'm traveling as a defender. And I'm going to his spot before he get there. I don't even see his play. I know where he's going, or I have an inkling idea of where he's going, right? That's the difference between the big guys. Now, you can see he finally got back there on the defensive backs, and he bumped into one of my receivers because he ran to the corner. Because he thought I was going to do what he would do, right? But I did a simple spacing concept from that formation. Look at him right here. Right here, once again, he's on the safety. So I audible. I say, you know what? I'm just hit him where it hurt. Let me get a few yards. Be strategic. Let's simplify this 1st and 10 to whatever we can. And now it's 2nd and 8. He's back there on the safety once again. And I know that. And I'm going to test him. This is user skill versus no user skill. So yeah, that's what I'm saying right there. If you're a level 3 player, you know what you need to work on. It's just gonna have to happen in time. You're gonna have to get punched in the mouth. You're gonna have to get battered and bruised. You're gonna be 21. You're gonna get blowed out. You gotta accept it. The good thing that I like about this game nowadays, look, he's all the way on the other side of the field every single time. He's never near the ball. The good thing that I like about this game is nowadays you have the ability to record your game, go back and watch every single detail of it, and make the adjustment for yourself. Right here, you can see why I put this guy on blast. This guy told me I'm not that good, and he's just as good as me. But there's a threshold between the good, bad, and great, right? Look at this situation right here. It's 11 seconds left before halftime. I'm not calling deep shots all down the field and 4 verticals and PA all cross like the normal people do. I'm playing against the X's and O's. You know, I understand time and score. I'm calling my timeouts properly. I'm using the field to my advantage. And I got my field goal before halftime. The lower ranked players don't think like this. It's strategic, man. But yeah, 3-star players, they know what they need to work on. They just got to get it in time. And some 3-star players will sit there in 3-star mode forever, because some people can max out at 3-star. Like, what makes you better as a 3-star player is when you change playbooks, get away from your favorite plays, go into foreign territory. Look how I set that guy out right there. I knew he was on his safety, and I sent a concept for him to bite on the left side of the field, and he did just what I thought he was going to do. And I got a late developing post going all the way across. He never saw that coming. He never saw that coming. And that's what differentiates 4 and 5-star players from the 3, 2s, and 1s. And then off rip, user skills, open field, got him. Man, it's just a threshold between the players among skill level. Like, there's a wide threshold between level 3 and level 4 than it is level 2 and 3. When you at level 4, you're walking into the territory of mastery, man. I just got on 3 or 4 players and changed their assignments, and then got right back on my safety and traveled all the way across the other side of the field to beat him to the spot that I knew, or I trust my judgment to, and got the user pick. That is what 4 and 5-star players do. We understand the situation. You know, we know how to use the field of play to our advantage. In terms of, like, right here, this is like leverage and space. We see things before the lower level guys do. I ain't give him no shot to make a play on that ball right then. And he ran into my player. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like you're literally walking into the territory of mastery when you at level 4 and 5. You know, you're sharp on all the mechanics. Level 3 players do have a little bit of mechanics, you know. They can play a little bit of offense, but they can't play offense and defense. And that's why I think that level 4 players are very far from level 3 players. You know, like look at this small detail right here. Look at the little passing window. All I need is one step or two on my opponent. The way he plays and the little knowledge that he knows, he needs a whole wide range to even make an attempt like that. Like I say, it's not all about wins and losses. It's about time and experience, and it just becomes second nature. All right, guys, I'm Coach KK. This wraps up Volume 9, Part 11. Let me know what you think. I'm out, yo.
Yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day. We be grinding, and if you wanna come and text us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us